Hey everybody, Michael here from Replica Airguns, and we got a field test shooting video for you today. Today we're looking at a paintball gun from Umarex. It's actually made by T4E, distributed by Umarex. It's the M&P9 M2.0 .43 caliber paintball pistol. So we're going to start off with FPS, see what kind of FPS we get. Should get close to 300. 290 I believe is the claimed. Now we are using these rubber balls as opposed to paintballs. They're a little bit heavier. They're almost a little bit smaller too. When you look at them, when I did a close-up video or close-up look in the tabletop video, so check out the tabletop video for specifications and details, it looked like the yellow paintballs were a little bit larger in diameter. Possibly, you know, if they made the rubber balls fit too snug, they'd stick a little bit more. I don't know. But anyways, we'll see what happens. Last time I shot one of these paintball guns from Umarex, it did pretty good, similar design. So we're going to try it out right now. After I do the FPS velocity test, we're going to put 8 rounds into the target because it's an 8-round magazine. So let's see if we can get at least 3 or 4, maybe 5 rounds into this target, and or in through the cranny into the target. I always shoot at a target so they don't come back. All right, here we go. 323, 311, 292, dropping a little bit. 330, one more. So as I slowed it down a little bit, the FPS came up because the CO2 has a tendency to cool the gun down. The faster you shoot, the slower it's going to shoot because it's cooling down. If you give it some time between shots, that'll help with how many shots you get per CO2 as well as keeping the FPS up. So let's set up a brand new target, and again I'm going to put 8 rounds into it. I've got my paper target all set up, and we got the T4E M&P9 M2.0 all loaded up with 8 rounds. I'm not sure if my camera, no, they're turned off again. So I think the battery's dead. Thought it was charged, but they're not charged. So you're not gonna get the funky camera view, but I still need eye protection, so I'm gonna continue wearing them. We're ready to go. Let's put 8 rounds on this target. I'm gonna shoot a couple rounds first, just take a quick peek, make sure that we're actually on target and shooting at least close enough to the bullseye. I might just do one and just have a look. So we're gonna try it right at the bullseye here. Let me just take a quick look. I want to see if I'm in the zone. Oh, that was pretty good. Don't even need to go further. That one's just touching the bullseye. I don't expect that with all the rounds, but we can be hopeful. Not bad. Lock back, let's take a look. That felt and looked pretty good. I mean, this is a paintball gun. You know, they got little ridges on this paintball balls, or rubber balls on the floor here. They've come back a little bit. They didn't all go through. I do have some paper, extra paper and cardboard there. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there was a couple that hit in here, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's another one. There's a double hit somewhere here. I'm thinking down there, not sure, I'll have to look back at the video, but pretty good, all with right on the target here. Basically maybe a 6-inch grouping from 30 feet away. If you're shooting at a human-sized target, you know, 20, 30 feet away, no problem with this gun. Definitely accurate enough, you know, shooting pretty much 300 feet per second, rubber balls, not sure how heavy they are, but you're gonna feel it. You know, it's gonna definitely let your whoever you're shooting at know that you're shooting at them. They're not gonna be mistaken that they didn't get shot. So good enough. Trigger's a little heavy at the beginning. Well, basically the inner barrel, if you watch the tabletop video, you'll see that the inner barrel comes back into the magazine, kind of picks up a round, seals off the magazine so the CO2 is more efficient. But it's a little frictiony as you pull it with the sort of like a double action almost trigger. But then as soon as you get into the magazine there, it sort of releases a little bit easier. So you kind of feel it a little firm, then you kind of feel it ease up just a bit, and then you know you're ready to go. You got to just take your time with that last little bit of pull. It feels pretty good. If you're shooting fast, you probably won't even notice any of that. Not so heavy that you can't shoot fast with this gun, but you know, I mean, sure you, right? No problem shooting fast. It's going to do it for you. If you're unloading 8 rounds into somebody coming in close to you and they're hitting them, you know, in a good spot, then they'll feel it for sure. All right, thanks for watching another Replica Airguns video. Don't forget these guns. We've got different of these paintball guns, these Umarex T4E guns in our Canada and US stores, so check the links out in the description. We got a few different models there for you guys, not just the Smith & Wesson version. That's again Canada store, replicaAirguns.ca and replicaAirguns.us for the US store. Again, check the links in the description. And I got my tabletop written post over at the replicaAirguns.com website, so check out links in the description and the website for those articles with additional photos. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, take care.